So this is an exercise for shoulder mobility and also for upper core training. That deep muscle, that diaphragm muscle, that should help your breathing and also stabilize that rib cage. So first, you're just going to do some snow angels, like you're in the plains of Minnesota, having fun. So you can pair this with some breathing. Go in on the way up, out on the way down. Good. Next progression is going into this kind of prayer stretch where you're really just squeezing the elbows together through as much of that range of motion as possible. Because what this is going to do is kind of stretch out that mid-back area. Good. Next, you're going to go the other way. And then what you're going to do, the next is you could use your arms. Ideally, I'd like a weight in your hands. I just don't feel like getting up to get the kettlebell. But so you'd be holding the weight in your hands and you'd go back and forth. So deep breath in and let it all the way out as you come back down. Now here I want you to pay attention not to let the rib cage lift too much. I want you to try to keep that pretty solid, like you're trying to squish something behind your rib cage. Now I do not want you to drive it from the pelvis, because you could kind of tilt your pelvis to give you that stability. I really just want you to press the rib cage down, which might feel a little bit awkward at first, but you pair it with the breathing and it should make it a little bit easier. So you're going to go in, set that rib cage down as you do that forceful exhale. So in, and out. And if you have a weight too, you could kind of go down even with a bench press like that. So in and out. In and out. And all the while trying to maintain that kind of that core control here. And next progression, you're going to get a nice solid contact here with this hand. Try to not be too close. You want to give yourself a nice wide stance. Other arm up. And then you're just going to tap that opposite leg from that arm that's up a couple times on the table. Make sure you have some good stability there. And next, we go here and out. Good. And once again, you want to think about that core stabilization there. And finally, you just repeat that on the other side. So that opposing arm and leg, once you have a solid base, you just go back and forth. Good. So that is meant to give you some of that core control and also relax some of this muscle up here because you're getting a little bit more of that stability through that diaphragm rather than all those accessory muscles.